What's up, guys? This is Jeremy from the future. I've already done this review technically, but today I'm going to be reviewing on my channel the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. I've already done this review once. I'm going to take my makeup off and do it again for you guys. I did not know that there was an issue when we were filming. I've been filming on my iPad tonight. I was filming with the inside camera instead of the outside camera, and I didn't know until I uploaded that the camera quality was not very good. So I'm fixing to take all this foundation off and do this video again for you guys. But please stay tuned. I think that you'll like this review of the new NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. This is the second time. What's up, guys? This is the second time I've shot this video. I made a little mistake when I was shooting it the first time with my screen. I had my iPad flipped the other way. This is the first time for me to be filming with my iPad here on my beauty channel. So I'm trying to kind of learn how to do things. But we're going to do this review today. I'm excited to do it. We're actually going to be reviewing two different foundations together. And it is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. I will say this. I went to my local Target, which is here in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. The girls in the beauty department were amazing. They don't have testers there, so we kind of looked through the bottle to try to kind of see what might work for me. So it was kind of like a little bit of a guessing game. So I'm gonna try to work with this foundation a little bit since I don't have my shade. But I will say thank you to those girls in the beauty department. Y'all are amazing. Y'all know y'all's job. You know your stuff. You do an amazing job. So if you guys live in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, go hit up the beauty department at the Target. Those girls, they're amazing. They can tell you anything and everything about the products. So we're gonna get started now. So I had to get two shades, and I got Buff and Light Ivory. So Light Ivory looked too white for me. So I got the Buff, and I figured I could probably add a couple of drops of that and it might darken it up a little bit. My face is kind of red right now. My face has kind of been going through it the last week. The weather has changed here, and it's kind of taking it out on my face is kind of like suffering from it. So I went like probably 3 pumps with the Light Ivory. I'm going to take a pump of the Buff and add to it, maybe like a pump and a half. When I mix these together, I am pretty white right now, like I said, because it is wintertime. But I think that that Light Ivory might be a little too light for me. So now I know I'm here in my studio. My skin already looks like really white just because of all the lights here in my makeup studio. So that's why I'm gonna go just a little bit darker. Something to always remember whenever you pick your foundation out is you can go, with your foundation, you can always go like 2 shades lighter, because by the time you add like your bronzer and that kind of stuff and your contour, it's gonna, your foundation is gonna match really what your skin tone is usually. So you can kind of play around with your foundation a little bit. So that's just something to always keep in mind. So I'm going to try this now. Let me get my mirror. Another thing is I didn't color correct anything because I want to see like how this foundation covers up things. There's some things like this spot right here, just like a little, like I have a scar right here. If you see, I want to see how that covers up. So we're just gonna go at it. I got a couple of bumps. One thing that I have to be very cautious of, I don't wear foundation a whole lot. I'm a makeup artist, but I am not like a huge makeup wearer. Is around my eyes, I have really bad lines. And so I always have to be very careful because products will collect in those lines and settle in there. So I have to be very, very, very cautious of that. So I'm just gonna start. And something that I do is I don't like to put a lot of foundation all over. I like to start. And usually I will put spots out, but when they're on my cheek, I'll start kind of at my nose and kind of work out. Just, you can always add more onto the skin, but you can't take away once you get that foundation on there, you know? So that's just something I always think about. Just keep that in mind. Now, you know, when us guys, when we're doing our foundation, you're not going to want to like contour and do all that kind of stuff. I mean, if you're going for a natural look, now if you're going for like a full-blown diva, like glam, go for it. Go hardcore. But if you're going natural, you know, we don't need to do contouring and all that stuff. We just need a light cover of our foundation. I don't know how it looks on camera. It doesn't look that far off. It's a little light. It's a little light. But like I said, they didn't have what I thought was, or what would work for me, for my color, so I just kind of went with what I could, because it was weird, because light ivory looked really, really light, but then if you went to like 2 shades down, it was like super dark, or 3 shades down, it was like super dark, and then this buff, it looked really yellowy, or yellow for my skin tone, but I was like, okay, well this is just 2 shades away from ivory, so I was really confused. What I think it is, I don't know, I was told that they're doing a reset, that NYX is doing a reset, so maybe they have more shades that are coming out. I'm hoping that they're going to expand their shade range. I think they had 20-something shades there, like 25, I think, 26, somewhere in there. I'm not really 100% sure, but when I'm looking in I know there's a lot of lights here in my studio. When I'm looking in my mirror, though, it doesn't look that off. It looks a little light, not too terribly bad. So I'm going to make sure that I definitely bring that down my neck. And kind of blend it out. I mean, I'm not going to go anywhere tonight. I don't have anywhere to go. But I would want to make sure that I bring it down my neck. Because you don't want to go out and get clocked. You don't want anybody clocking you. So, be like, oh, you can't match your foundation. Or your face is way lighter than the rest of your neck. So, I always make sure that if I do have makeup on, I bring it all the way down. If I can't get the foundation that matches my skin exactly. I will say this. It looks good. I mean, this is a very light coat. And it says it's a full coverage foundation. And like I said, I have a lot of redness on my face right now. But I mean, it's covering it up really well. And that's something that when I do wear a foundation, I cannot go super heavy because I will break out in sweats and it's just not good. So I have to keep it light. Now, right here I have a scar and it's very textured. So I would probably take a little bit more foundation. Well, if I wasn't going to conceal, I'm just going to stamp that on there. I have discoloration in my scar, but it's indented skin. So, I have that working negatively in both ways against me. But when I'm looking in the mirror, this looks very natural. It looks like a second skin. And what's so great is this is one coat, but where I had an accident with a straw this week. I jabbed myself in the head with a straw and it took a couple of layers of skin off. It really covered that up pretty well. So I mean, this works very, very well, and this is a very thin coat. And something that I always tell my clients and people when I talk to them is put on a thin first layer of your foundation. Let that work and soak into your skin. You don't have to glob on makeup. Like I see some girls, and you could literally take a butter knife and scrape their foundation off of their face. There's no need for that. Put on a coat, let it soak into your skin, let your skin react to the foundation, and then go with another thin layer. Build it up. Don't slap it on there. But I will tell you this. This right here, this thin layer, I mean, it looks really good. It looks really good. Like I said, it's not the perfect shade because they didn't have my perfect shade, and we kind of maneuvered this around a little bit. I will tell you, it's not settling in the lines around my eyes. It looks really good in that sense. So it's definitely a winner for me this far. I'm going to let it soak into my skin a little bit more while I put on a little bronzer. If you are a guy and you are uncomfortable with your skin, like you might have acne or something like that, and you want to cover that up a little bit, this is probably a very good foundation for you to do that with. But you're going to want to make sure that you moisturize before, because I feel like if you went in with this foundation on drier skin, it's going to show a lot of texture. It will show texture. So just go in, moisturize your skin really well, and go in with a very thin layer of this. And then I'm going to take a little bit of bronzer and bronze my skin up. And that's what, if you're a guy and you are uncomfortable with something about your skin, I'm all down for you to wear a little makeup. Makeup is not just for women. I mean, it's not. Just make sure that your application is really good, and don't go too heavy and too hardcore. One thing that I will tell you is to make sure if you're wearing foundation, sometimes you can just put a little bronzer on and that's okay. Take your foundation, your bronzer, and bring it all the way into your hairline. I know that on camera here in the studio, that it's not picking up super well because of all these lights, and I look a little washed out. And I'm working on getting my lighting situated here in my studio for filming, because I never filmed here, beauty here before. So we are kind of working on that so that I can bring you videos. I want to do 40 videos a week. I don't know if I said that or not, but I want to do it on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. I like to do videos. So we're trying to kind of get a lighting situation going on for you guys. I have room here is my beauty room that I have clients that I see clients in and do their makeup, so it's really bright in here, and it's just really tough on camera because it really washes me out. And I love bronzer. I use this Hoola bronzer. It's really, I mean, that's my number one go-to. If I just need a little color on my face. And then make sure you bring that color down your neck. And just fade it. Usually I will pull, if I'm doing my makeup, I'll pull, if I'm like wearing like a v-neck or something, I'll pull my shirt down a little bit and make sure I bring that bronzer on down so it's not like, and you know what I mean. So, you guys, I've really enjoyed like filming this video for you guys. I'm a pretty nervous person, so I don't like to get on camera a lot. But doing these videos for you guys, something that I really, really, really want to do. So, this experience has not been bad. I've enjoyed it. I can't wait to do some more videos for you guys. But I can't really tell on camera because of the bracket that it's in. But in the camera, well, it doesn't look bad there. I don't look too washed out. But in the mirror right here, it looks good. It looks very natural. We had to finagle that foundation a little bit, that coverage. But I feel like I could go to Walmart and I would be fine. Nobody would probably, unless you got right up on me, you know. I don't think that you would know that I have foundation on. But yeah, I've enjoyed shooting this video for you guys. And can't wait to shoot the next one for you guys. Please subscribe while you're here on my channel. Or subscribe to my channel while you're here. Thank you guys for stopping and watching this video.